Buckeye Outdoors in Southeast Ohio. Today we're looking at December 12th, 2021. It's sitting about 40 degrees right now. Should be dropping here soon. We had a cold front. Actually, there's a real bad storm that just blew up out of the southwest. Following that storm, well, obviously we had some high temperatures. Following that storm was a cold front. So last night and this morning was showing real good and great on DeerCast. I've been after a buck down here. I nicknamed Geezer. I've been after him numerous amount of times so far this year. He's an older buck, probably 6, 7 years old. Young 8-point. He probably won't score very well, but he's definitely on my radar, and if I get the opportunity, I'm going to stick an arrow in him. As many times as I've been down here, I've only been lucky enough to have one encounter with him on a morning hunt, which was a real cold morning hunt. He come into about 80 yards. I had a couple does in front of me here, and he just kind of stalked over him, but never really did make an attempt to come close to him, which I don't know if he knew I was here or what. But so here recent, the last 3 days. So today's a Sunday. Thursday night he was here at 6:50, which is obviously well in the dark time. Friday night he was here at 6:10, getting better. And last night with the 20-mile-an-hour winds that we had, he showed up at 5:15, which is obviously within legal shooting time here in Southeast Ohio right now. The wind was great for my entrance. I believe he's bedding off to my left side here, which is a nice little thicket, probably about an 80-yard thicket, and it starts about 40 yards away from me and extends all the way to a state route. So I believe that's where he's at right now. That's where he's been coming from the last couple of days. As long as nothing spooked him throughout the day, hopefully we get an attempt at him this evening. As you can see, you can't really see, but I'm in hip waders once again. With that rain that we had the last couple of days, it rose my creek up, and I cannot get across the creek unless I have hip waders on. So fortunately enough, it's 40 degrees right now, and hip waders ain't going to be that bad for me sitting in a blind. So, but I feel like this pre-hunt interview has been rambling on a little while. So we're going to sit tight, and hopefully Geezer gives us an opportunity here before actually hopefully get him with some good camera light coming in and get some good footage of him. But I don't know. He's been dodging me multiple times. He could probably do it again, but fingers crossed. Southeast Ohio, Buckeye Outdoors. Stay tuned. Fortunately enough, I was just able to get a shot at Geezer about 15 minutes ago. It's looking about 5:30 right now. He came in after camera light, but well within shooting time. Unfortunately, I wanted to get this on camera for you guys, but he presented me an opportunity. Being this late in the season, I wasn't going to give it away. about 24, 25 yards, quartering hard away. I drew back and let an arrow fly. Smacked him hard. Not 100% sure of where it hit him at, but I hit him hard. Oh man, it's crazy. I had a little buck and a couple other deer running around here, and just when I was losing camera light, I shut the camera off, and kind of started packing it, pulling away, getting away from the window, and they all started looking over towards the state route here, which is where he's been coming from the last couple days. So I kind of getting around the corner there, and I seen him coming. So I got ready. He spooked that deer off and presented me a 24, 25 yard shot. Like I said, he was quartered away pretty hard. I drew back and let an arrow fly. I know it hit him real hard, but not 100% sure where it hit him at. We're going to wrap up this video, make a couple phone calls, and go down and check for some blood, and hopefully find the arrow and get the track on, maybe get a recovery of this big boy. Yeah, let's see what we can find here. Nothing there, he ran this way. Some fresh tracks right through here. This is where he came, and this is where he went too, actually. Let's see if we can't find something. There's some blood there. Hard to see on the camera. I got a little speck here on this little piece of grass, blade of grass here hanging. No arrow. So it's telling me it's either stuck in him or it's up here a little bit farther. We're looking at December 13th. Last night I was fortunate enough to get a shot at my buck I call Geezer. Fortunately, he came in before legal shooting time, but unfortunately, he came in after the camera light is done gone. About 5:15 last night. So I always wanted to get it on camera for you guys, but this late in the season, the opportunity arose, and I've been hard at this guy for 2 months really, and finally had an opportunity to where I was in the right spot when he came in, so I didn't want to pass off the opportunity. About 25 yards, he was quartering hard away, so I let one fly. Got lucky enough to hit him. Called up my buddy Josh, Ko, and Tommy Allen, Buckeye Boy members, and we put the track on. Fortunately enough, about 5 yards after where I hit him, we found some blood. Tracked him for a solid 150 yards, and you can just tell he was walking. Wasn't running, never bedded down. You can tell he wasn't hurt. He was hurting, but you can tell the arrow was still stuck in him because we couldn't find it. Not that much blood, but was fortunate enough that we was able to stay on him for, like I said, a good 150 yards. And it took us directly over here to this swamp bottom. As you can see, my property line is right over here. I'm on a neighboring farm. I got permission here, and got into this bottom here. It's just full of water. We lost blood, so we kind of called it. Told them the boys I'd come back and kind of grid search the next morning, and so here I am. We got up to this far. We have two options. This is a pretty steep bank here. Didn't figure he'd want to climb it, being that he was hurt pretty bad. So right around the corner there's a nice path, and over this way it kind of leads back to another bank where there's a bunch of shelves and a bunch of thickets. So first we're going to try over here, walk around there for a little while, see if we can get lucky enough to either find some blood or maybe locate him. Alright, so we're back. I want to let you guys know that the bank over there along 265 state route,
didn't have any luck. Grid searched it for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. Jumped a couple does, but never did get lucky enough to find any blood or any sign of it. He was going that way. So I reverted back to our last blood and heading over this way. About another 15, 20 yards where we stopped, I found a little speck. So I kind of wish I would have went this way first. But we're going to travel this way, go up this hillside, get a little vantage point, see if we can't look down over the hill and locate him. But it's hard to tell. I mean, the shot was quartering away. Not sure, how far back I hit him, how far, if it was high, low. Everything happened so fast. So we're going to track this way and see if we can't get lucky enough to maybe put our hands on this guy. But as of right now, it's not looking that great, but we'll see. All right, so we made it to our vantage point. Looking around, kind of glassing up all these little hilltops here and actually got lucky enough. Binoculars, look down, and I seen horns, baby. BBD, Southeast Ohio. See if I can get him on him here. Yeah, boy. There he is. Yeah, baby. So actually, believe it or not, this is about roughly 80 yards where we stopped tracking at. Good thing we backed out though for sure. We wasn't 100% sure of the shot. We put it in deer cast track, just the blood and stuff that we were seeing. I'm ecstatic. I'm lucky. All right, so let's. Wow, never thought the blood that we found, and to this point, I'm sweating, pouring sweat. Been searching for this guy for close to 3 hours now. I wish I would have came over here first, but I looked down the hillside and there he stood, or there he laid, I guess, not stood. But let's go put our hands on him. Kind of nestled up into the brush right here. He must have just laid down. Probably sit there and watch this walk out. But right here is where the old boy expired. Yeah, baby. BBD. Yes, sir. Get our hands on this boy. Ooh, he's actually, he ain't very stiff. He must have just expired this morning. But here we go, baby. Buckeye Boy Outdoors. So that's the 8-point I've been after. This here's Geezer. You can tell real short nose, gray in the face. He's an old buck. I would say he's probably pushing at least 6-7 years old for sure. I had him on camera the last 2 or 3, but just man, big body. He dwarfs all the other deer down here. Good buck. Not very good on the tine length, but this is the one I've been after for the last couple months of season. We're probably looking at this main beam here is probably close to 24, 25 inches. It's great, man. Blessed. Very happy. I'm sure the old lady will be happy now. We recently had a baby girl, Brooke Rose, just born November 28th, and I've been hunting pretty hard prior to, and Jaden and Tripp has been I've been fortunate enough for them to let me go hunt, and I spend a lot of time in the woods with my boys with Buckeye Boy Outdoors. Just recently, like I said, we've been down for a couple weeks with the addition of the new baby, and I haven't been able to get out. This old boy's been coming in the last couple nights, and he's been breaking. He went from, I think Thursday he was like 645, and Friday he was into 610, and Saturday he was in there at 515. So I knew I had to get in there. So last night was Sunday, obviously December 12th, and 515 again. Came right in, Kind of spooked out a couple deer that were in the piles. Quartering away pretty hard, 25 yards. I actually see the arrow sticking out down there, and it's not a very good shot. Actually, a very, very horrible shot. Looks like I hit him in the hind quarter. Must have caught the femoral artery. But I don't know, pretty fortunate. Very lucky, very blessed. So Buckeye Boys does it again. Stay tuned for more hunts. Thank you.
To stay up to date with everything Buckeye Boys, make sure you check us out on our other social media pages.